Germanenzug is a secular, patriotic cantata composed in 1863 to 1864 by Anton Bruckner on a text by August Silberstein. History. After the completion of Psalm chapter 112, Bruckner composed Germanenzug in July 1863. It is the first major example of occasional pieces set to secular texts Bruckner would write throughout his career for the Liedertafeln. Bruckner entered it for a competition at the first Oberösterreichisches Sangerbundesfest, scheduled for August 1864 in Linz. Bruckner's original intention was to use the Zigeunerwaldlied, a lost work, as basis for this entry, but after correspondence with Silberstein and his close friend Rudolf Weinwurm, Bruckner replaced it with the patriotic poem of the Viennese poet and journalist August Silberstein. During the spring of 1864, the festival was postponed. It was rescheduled for 4–6 June 1865, and renamed Oberösterreichisch Salzburgisches Sangerbundesfest. Bruckner fine-tuned his composition till August 1864 before submission. Bruckner's and Weinwurm's entries were two of the 8 compositions chosen to proceed to the final stages. The 8 selected compositions were issued in the same year by Joseph Kranzl. At the festival, the Liedertafeln performed Germanenzug under Bruckner's baton on the 5th of June. Germanenzug was awarded second prize. The winning composition was Weinwurm's Germania. 30 years later, in 1893, Bruckner would compose a second secular cantata on a text by Silberstein, Helgoland, which would become Bruckner's last completed work. That Bruckner valued Germanenzug is shown by his request that the middle section be performed as part of observances after his death. The work, the manuscript of which is stored in the archive of the Kremsmünster Abbey, is put in Band 22, 2 No. 7 of the Gesamtausgabe. Text. The work uses a text by August Silberstein. At the end of the first page of his manuscript, Bruckner added the following text: Freie Gotten der Liebe im lichten Himmel, Solgonia, der Goldkammichhahn, der den Morgen ruft an die Helden weg, Brager, Gott der Dichtung und Tonkans, Balmung, Heldenschwert, Barmangschlag, Schwertschlag, Oden, oberster Gott, Walkeren, die beflügelten Jungfrauen, welche Helden in die Schlacht und Seelen in dem Himmel geleiten. Setting. The 118-bar work in D minor scored for TTBB male voice choir, male solo quartet, and brass ensemble. Duration, about 8 minutes. Structurally, the cantata consists of 3 main sections, each with internal repetition. The outer sections portray German warriors going into battle, and the middle section is a song of the Valkyries who describe the delight of Valhalla, the destination of heroes who are killed in battle. The ABA structure is topped off with a coda. The first section, German and Dutch Schreiten des Waldsnacht, is in D minor. The sharply dotted leaping octave motive at the beginning is a slightly altered variant of the festive cantata preset Den Herren. The slower middle section, in Odenshallen ISDS Licht, is the most adventurous harmonically. It features reduced forces of a solo male quartet and the 4 horns. A solo horn leads from the quartet without pause in the third section, Die Schläger die Krieger mit wilder Gewalt, which begins with a repetition of the first section. Thereafter it proceeds to D major and new material for the stirring coda. The mature Bruckner style is already present. The strongly dotted rhythms which accent the brass writing in the first section prefigure passages in Bruckner's Symphony No. 1 and later symphonic works. The use of the key of D minor is an early instance of his special preference for this tonality, which is shared with the Requiem, the Mass No. 1 and 3 symphonies, Number 0, Number 3 and the Valedictory No. 9. Discography. There are a few recordings of Germanenzug, Robert Schumann, Robert's Wesleyan College Chorale and Brass Ensemble, choral works of Anton Bruckner, CD, Albany Trio 6-3, 1991, Attila Nagy, Universitätskonzertschaft Baden zu Wien, Men's Choir of Vienna and Hungarian Brass Ensemble, Anton Bruckner und Senzeit, CD, Disc Lazarus DL USB 8B, 1996, Attila Nagy, Universitätskonzertschaft Baden zu Wien, Men's Choirs of Vienna and Musikverein Horsching, Konzert im Brucknerjahr, CD, Disc Lazarus DL USB 8D, 1996. Nagy recorded Germanenzug 2 other times with the same choir and piano accompaniment, instead of brass ensemble, Bruckner Festerband Anlasslich des 100. Todestages von Ehrenmitglied Anton Bruckner, CD, Disc Lazarus DL USB 8C, 1996, Im Denken true, Im Liederdeutsch, CD.